Hey, what's up everyone? AceOFSpades here with another Overwatch gameplay review. Today I'll be going over a Rialto game that I had, so without further ado, let's get into this one. Alright, so to start things off, on defense, Ryan Zarya is probably one of the stronger tank compositions that you can run, just because you can hold corners pretty well, dictate when you want to do the engages, and have pretty good synergy just overall on like how the map is played out. Since there's a lot of low ground, people have to be in shatter distance. But if you want, you can run the like an Orisa comp and be playing on those like the top right next to their bridge, or right in the middle where you can look to get the pull kills. And you can also run the monkey and just be playing the high ground, then drop down on them if you're having like a Sombra Doomfist type DPS or something. But overall, Ryan Zarya is pretty strong just because you can hold, you know, these front two corners and then back out. And there's enough corners on the map where you can contest the cart and play corner at the same time, which
versus
is really beneficial to Ryan and what makes him so good on these maps. So we're going to look for a fire strike, right, whichever way they're coming out of. Just gives free energy, free charge. Sometimes it gives energy, but overall usually everyone's coming out of those corners that you can hit a couple more people. So we're just trying to build our shatter as fast as possible. So now we're holding this corner here. It's probably one of the strongest corners on Rialto.
Yeah. Kind of putting Ryan.
And that's the reason why, is because so like I wasn't taking any damage playing that corner, and the Ryan had to push out and open the open, which made him vulnerable to our team. So now we're playing this corner so we can avoid the damage again now that Ryan's dead. We're looking to push up again to hold the corner. Now that we're getting close to the shatter, we're just trying to build it.
Yeah, hold shield, play behind. Let's get it. You want to know what's bigger than Ryan's hammer? Swipe right to find out. Good W, dude. That's actually pretty good, not gonna lie.
Oh boy. Break into Twitch chat comments, dude. Alright, so we're gonna be playing this corner again. We're gonna be looking, since we have shatter, we know he probably is getting close to shatter as well. So we're gonna have to be playing kind of safe.
That's great. Oh, but EMP shatter.
So now we're calling for an EP shatter since we have the Sombra.
Yeah.
So we know that we're ready. So whenever you have these ultimates, you want to try and always combo and be the one that is like the team leader and tells people when to use these ults. Because if it's your ult, you want to make sure you're playing how you want to make it used.
Yeah,
so
they're gonna have grab.
You're gonna have the most success doing it that way. So since we used our shatter, we're trying to build our shatter back up using fire strikes, but we have to be careful since the Ryan does have the shatter. So you never want to be, you know, too aggressive running past Reinhardt or something like that. You just want to be just holding space. So we both got grab, so we're just going to be holding shield now since we're not close enough to actually get hammer swings in.
Correct.
So we see Ryan has shatter.
Right, I'll block shatter, it's fine. Just play with shield.
So now we're telling our team to play behind shield since we know we have shatter, that's what we're going to be ready to block.
Their brig's trying to push close to shatter. Yeah, the brig's trying to push up.
So we're just like cutting back, so making sure that the brig can't get the stun on us because this was still with stun shatter.
Blocked
so
it.
we might want to go shatter, so we got bubbled and no shield. Now we're looking to probably kill the brig first.
Fucking get out of here, dude. Nobody can beat me on Ryan. Nobody, chat.
So now that we know that the Ryan used shatter, so now we can be as aggressive as we want. Since we have it.
We're building, we're close to the EMP. Try and build the EMP and we EMP shatter this fight. And then we'll grab
for our Sombra to do EMP shatter. The reason why is because if we can do our EMP shatter, then we grab the next fight. And grab is, you know, a pretty good ultimate since it lets Reinhardt get his shatter back up again. So we always want to try and cycle those ults.
Okay.
Our Sombra got caught out, which is unfortunate.
Keep our Zarya up, maybe.
That was unfortunate that people got picked out, but it happens.
We held them for a long
We also pretty much OT, so we got a lot of time out of that.
We have EMP Chator.
So now this fight, we're probably gonna be looking for the EMP Shatter.
You need to stream in the morning. Hey, once we get partner, we'll start streaming in the morning. So hopefully we can reach partner. You need to hit that. I'm just gonna let you die.
So our target got grabbed. There was no reason for us to push up. We just died with them. So we cut it back. Now we can look for that EMP Shatter. So I'm gonna focus this R since she's high energy. Then we're going for Brig next.
I'll be doing like 2 streams if I do. Like I'll do like a morning and a night stream.
So now we're just throwing these fire strikes when we see them coming across the bridge because we're trying to build our Shatter up again. See, if you notice how I'm doing my fire strikes, you want to throw the fire strikes where you like anticipate where you want them to be, because if you throw them where they're at, they can just run past and you'll never hit anybody. So if you throw it in front of them where you think they're going to be walking to, you get way more value out of the fire strikes. And that's how you build Shatter so fast, because you hit like 3 or 4 targets opposed to 1 or even like not even any of them if you throw it to where they're at. So they can just get out of the way.
Is Ryan still hacked? Can you look for a hack on Ryan again? And I can Shatter.
So now we're trying to just be playing, you know, one of these corners.
Yeah, bubble.
Looking for Shatter soon. So we're going to push him to like the left side. Now we're using the card as cover, pushing over on the D.Va. Using the card as cover so they couldn't see the Shatter coming, so we shattered the Mora.
EMP, we want to look to just use EMP this fight, okay? Yeah. We'll save grab for last fight. Because if they use actually, let's look for grab this fight.
So I'm really looking for grab this fight, because then it lets me build up our Shatter up again. And we know that their Ryan has Shatter, so we have to be ready to block it.
Alright, you ready? Yeah.
So Ryan has Shatter still.
Huge!
So it looks like they're gonna have one more fight, since we did that one over the being
so if he tries to charge, I should be able to.
We have Shatter now, so we can make a play with this.
No, I'm getting pinned. Try and keep me up. Do this.
So no, Ryan still has a Shatter, so he's probably gonna be used looking for it soon. That's already ready to block.
I blocked his Shatter. Runner 9-1, dead. Let's go. Easy clap, dude. 20-1. We're the best, chat. We're the best.
I need to do 4 o'clock in the morning more often.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I'm going to do it.
It's a terrible idea.
Don't do it. You'll lose brain cells. And then
Actually carrying the team better than your DPS. Smile.
Feels bad.
Feels solid.
Alright, so for on attack, it's kind of the same thing as defense. You can, Ryan Zarya is usually one of the stronger main tanks, or tank compositions that you can run, just because you can play those corners, you can dictate whenever you want a hard engage. But you can run the Orisa. It's either you can do Orisa Hog or Orisa D.Va. It's up to you, whichever one your off tank is more comfortable on. Orisa Hog lets you get those pull combos really easily, but it also relies on you having to break Ryan shield, since they're probably playing the Ryan comp. So you have to rotate through top left, put your shield up and break his shield, and after Ryan's shield's broken, then you drop down, look for the engagement. Otherwise they're just going to speed on you. And then the D.Va just lets you play behind Orisa and then just hard break the Ryan shield really fast. But the other comp you can run is the Hammond or Winston. But that's only if you're running like Dive DPS or Sombra Doomfist. So it kind of depends on what DPS you're running. But Ryan Zarya is usually one of like the stronger team comps, just because it's the most reliable, and with payload maps, especially on this one, since it's all, you know, low ground, it's easy to get shadows off on everybody, and then all within swinging distance or speeding distance. So look at the fire striker through that corner. So what you're going to want to do is, you're going to be playing these corners, so we're probably going to be playing the left side of this corner, or we're going to be using the payload as cover. You can use either of those to LOS a bunch of damage.
We have to try and play like somewhat like slow. And
So we know that they
back
have
off
goats.
for
That's what we're
DPS,
calling. They're probably gonna hard speed in.
Yo, huge
So
throw, go, 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 go.
we got purple, so now we're gonna look for the engagement here.
Yeah, run one, and kill him. Lucio. Nice. He's supposed to be playing a game count just as fuck you.
So on the fire strike again, where we think they're gonna be, which they're all moving to that corner. Now we're getting really close to our shatter up, so we're gonna have it way before this Reinhardt does.
Okay, pressure on.
So now we shatter, they use the MP. So now this next fight, we can look for shatter, and their round probably still doesn't have a shatter up either. So we can be pretty aggressive with this.
So we need 2 fights to win this. We have shatter, they have shatter. We don't have EMP. We can look for a hack on Ryan.
Yo, why are you putting your E there?
Can we look for a hack on Ryan?
So we're calling, trying to get a hack around so we can get this shatter off easily.
Yeah.
So Sabra can just play behind him.
I blocked.
So when you ran had
It's
shatter,
okay, shadow him, it's huge.
so we countered it, blocked it, then countered to shatter their whole team. Fortunately, we didn't have the follow-up.
If we can't get a res on Ryan, not me.
I think reset.
Yeah.
We play for EMP and
Damn.
grab next fight.
Hey boys, goats, you can't get a kill even when you shatter their whole team.
EMP with nano mob.
I'm waiting for your EMP.
So now, you know, we both
Okay,
don't
let's
have
need
shatter,
one
so we
fight to
both,
win, so
I
we
can
just
play like
EMP
aggressive as I
grab.
want
Okay,
to try
EMP
and
grab
push up
and we
and
win.
try and swing in. We don't have to worry about getting shattered or anything. So the MP, then grab, and we can just swing for forever now. So we saw break, so we want to kill break first.
It's
We're
okay,
gonna
it's
look for
okay. I'm
Ash,
so
since she's
focused on
next
it.
to higher
We're good.
DPS.
Dead?
Nice job.
Three on cap. They can't touch. They cannot touch.
Hey, nice job.
Alright, well that wraps up this Rialto gameplay review. Hopefully it was helpful for you guys, and you learned which corners to play, which tanks are more beneficial in every situation, and what you should be looking for in your switches and whatnot.
What do they do
And
to get this?
I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.
40%? Oh my.
Holy Jesus, Calvin. Alright, buddy.